What is going on, legendary marketers? This is Dave Sharpe. Welcome to the Wake Up Legendary Show. We have a phenomenal guest all the way from Singapore. Before I bring him out, hey, we didn't announce this yesterday, but we've got a huge announcement. Can you believe that we actually, I forgot, and others behind the scenes, wink, wink, Matt's back there. Okay, so I'm gonna blame it on Matt. I'm gonna bring Matt on as he's sipping a sip of coffee. Look at him.
I was winking.
Hey, we forgot to announce yesterday, dude.
I know. I made a banner for it, and then we didn't do it.
Yo, guys, so you can go and find this every audio episode on like every platform, right, Matt?
Yeah, everywhere you get podcasts. Yeah.
And is our commitment, I just want to make sure that I'm not screwing up our commitment. We're going to upload that audio every day, same day.
Yep. Wow. Yeah. The only trick is there's sometimes a little delay with Apple Podcasts. So if you guys want the fastest possible way, like if you want to watch it within, so let's say like 2 hours of us finishing or even less, go on Spotify. That's the fastest way. Their upload is it's almost instant. So it's really quick. But yeah, we're uploading same day. But if you're tuning in via podcast, like it's, if it's like 1 day delay, you're just going to watch every episode 1 day behind. It's like, it's not a big deal. So
can somebody listen to the podcast live, or do they have to wait for us to upload it?
Yeah, the audio itself can't be live.
Okay. See, I know nothing.
Hey, we can look in audio streaming. I bet it's easy.
Yeah, I don't know. Come on, one thing at a time, for God's sakes. Jesus. All right, I'm gonna boot you and bring in Dan all the way from Singapore.
All right, kick me off.
All right, guys, help me welcome to the Digital Legendary Marketer stage, Dan, all the way from Singapore. What up, my brother?
What's up, Dave? Excited to be here.
Excited to have you, man. What'd you think about our big announcement there that we forgot to announce yesterday about the podcast? Every episode on the podcast now.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the email for it, so it's fine.
Yeah. He's like, whatever. I don't care about that. Let's talk about me and my marketing and my success. All right, dude, what the heck is going on with you? Tell us about you. Like, by the way, I visited Singapore one time, and it's a really interesting and incredible country. Is that where you were born?
Yeah, I was born here. Yeah.
Nice. So what is Singapore? So Singapore, forgive my very elementary education. Does Singapore have a capital city, or Singapore, it's just
Singapore.
Is it considered a country?
Yeah, it is a country, but we call it a city. But yeah, it is a country. Yeah.
So it's like a city and a country all in one.
Yep.
That's really weird and totally awesome. And very simple to understand, right? I'm like trying to teach my 4-year-old right now, like we have a country, and then we have states, and then we have counties, and then we have cities, and it's like the most confusing thing in the world. So, all right. Anyways, that has nothing to do with marketing, absolutely nothing, but it does have to do with learning. And would we call that geography? Is that geography? Yeah, that's geography. Okay. I mean, guys, I'm a 9th grade dropout, Dan. How far did you make it in school?
Yeah, I was second year in university. I was studying electrical engineering. Yeah.
Now, did you drop? How old are you, by the way?
I'm 22.
You're 22.
Yeah. Am I the youngest one to appear here? Yeah.
I don't know. You're looking to. Let's bring. Hold on, Matt.
Bring me back. Yes.
Bring him back.
One.
Is he?
I think so.
We've had like Dylan Crow, and there's been a few other youngsters.
Dylan and JT probably.
Yeah.
But they're both pretty comparable.
Yeah. All right, get the hell out of here. So, dude, did you drop out of university and start marketing online? Or are you still in school?
No, I dropped out. I dropped out just last month, actually. Yeah.
You just dropped out last month.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So is that something to celebrate? Should we celebrate that, or are your parents totally pissed off that you did that?
No, during the first year of my university, I was already marketing, right? So
Uh-huh.
I needed to see that income at least to show my parents, right? I needed to show that, yeah. So once I got that income goal, I was like, look at this shit. I mean, I've done it. So can I get out now? Like,
Singaporean parents don't mess around, dude, from what I understand.
yeah.
So they were like, dude, what are you doing? They were like, stay your ass in school. We're not dry. So you had to go out and actually create some results to show them to get their support and their blessing, right? Because you don't want to piss off Singaporean parents, right? You want to stay connected and close to your parents, right? I mean, come on, if you can do that. So anyways, so what did you do? Take us through the story. Tell us kind of how it went down.
Yeah. Okay. So in Singapore, you have to serve 2 years in military service. So it's nothing
You
much.
have to.
Yeah, you just have to. Yeah, it's just training. And when I was towards the end, I was I ventured into online. I ventured online, and I was like thinking, okay, maybe I can make some money on the side. And then I started to think that maybe I should start an online business. Right before I start university, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna happen, right? I hate engineering, so maybe if I can do something now and build it until I graduate, so that'll be awesome, right? So I started off with drop shipping. I started off drop shipping, and I did everything. I just used YouTube alone. I just used the info on YouTube alone, and I created my store, and then I ran some Facebook ads. Money went down the toilet, and yeah, it's it sucks, but it is what it is, right? And then I was like, okay, maybe this drop shipping thing isn't for me. And then I moved to another business model. It's just e-commerce. Like I started my own local e-commerce store.
Local e-commerce. What does that mean?
Like I sell local t-shirts. Like only Singaporeans would get it. Like,
okay, I got you.
Yeah,
so you were selling, basically, you were targeting, you were using Facebook ads or something, just Singaporeans.
Yep.
I got you.
Yeah. So I bought the stock, and then I had a supplier, everything like that. And so I had like a lot of t-shirts to sell. And I had
have all these t-shirts that you pre-bought and you gotta sell them.
Yeah. Then I was like, oh my God, what have I done? Then I was like, okay. Then so I called my friends, and then we took some photos, and then okay, let's try it out. So I did make sales. That was when I knew, like, okay, like it is possible, right, to do this.
To sell something on the internet, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and then I was like, okay, but I didn't make much money, right? And I was at a loss. And then I was like, okay.
But that first couple of dollars felt like a couple of million. You were like, you're still in the hole, like big time, but you're like,
yeah.
Right?
I was like, yeah, it's a great feeling to have your.
You're like, I'm gonna get rich. Yeah. It's like the first couple of dollars are like everything.
Yeah, I was like, fuck college, I'm out, bye. And then, but yeah, it's just not the case. That's not the case. Yeah, but and yeah, so that didn't go as planned, right? And then I moved over again. I was like, okay, let's go for another online opportunity. Okay, Matt is back. Fuck, why is he laughing at me?
I'm dying. He's like, I got like a mouthful of food right now. And he's like, fuck college. I'm dying, man.
Am I allowed to swear on this show?
All right, continue.
Okay, and so after that, I moved over to go back to research mode online and see, okay, what other business opportunities out there. So I came across affiliate marketing. That was when I came across affiliate marketing.
I got you.
Okay, yeah, and then people were saying, oh my God, you don't need a product, you don't need to do customer service, you don't need all these things. It's like, yes.
You're looking at this big pile of t-shirts that you have, and you're going, oh God,
Yeah.
Anything you still have? What?
I still have it. I still have some of the stock left over. Yeah.
So anyways, affiliate marketing, it's like no product, and you're just like, oh my God, that's like a total dream, right? So when was that, and what happened next?
Yeah, it was around 2019 August. Yeah.
Okay.
2019 August. Yeah. And then, I started to, go on YouTube, learn some stuff. And then I came across done for you systems, done for you systems, the mighty done for you. Those
money done for you. Right.
dickheads. Then I started buying the done for you systems. I was like, oh my god, he said, you just need to send traffic to this system and then you're gonna get money.
Right.
I was like, then why the fuck did I try and do Facebook ads and stuff like that? I was like, this is the best shit ever. Then I was like, then I started to, I set up the system. That's about thing about me, right? If I buy something, I actually go and use it.
Sure.
Yeah, I actually try and use it, but it didn't work, right? I sent traffic, and then I was like, no, nothing is coming out the other end. So I was like, I'm like, okay, dude, I just entered college, and I have not much money. It all goes to other things in college, right? And then I was like, okay, I don't have much money now. So what do I do? Then I asked my mom for a little bit of money, and then she gave it to me a little bit, like $300 just to buy some more traffic, which is so stupid, right? And then
money, and you went and spent it on more crap traffic.
Yeah, exactly.
Like solo ads and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I was like, okay, maybe I stop asking her for money. Then I was like, okay, I need to create some income of my own because cash flow is important in business, right? I need to get some cash in. So I went on Fiverr. I did some freelancing.
Yeah. So you went out. So you went out, and you're like, all right, I'm going to do this, but I also need to like make some money. So I'm going to basically go, what's the equivalent online of mowing lawns, right? Like while I'm, starting my lemonade stand over here, I'm going to go mow lawns, right? So I'm using a metaphor here, but you basically went on Fiverr, Freelancer, and were like, hey, I'll do some jobs for you guys to earn some money to help fund my business. Am I picking up what you're putting down?
Yep.
Guys, do you hear what this man did? Like, I've said that before, and I just, not only does it, Matt, have I said that before like 1,000 times?
1,000 times. We've talked about putting that in curriculum.
We've talked about putting that in actual curriculum because it's so, it's like go cut your teeth and develop your skills and earn some money while you're doing so. I'm not trying to steal your thunder here, Dan, but anyways, continue on with the story. So you actually, and also I want to point out that sort of you put yourself on the line, because not only did you borrow money from mom, and you blew it, and so basically that well's dry. You're not going to be able to go back and get more money because you don't have anything to go back and show her for it. And I did that with mom too. Like back in the day, I borrowed money from mom too and lost it, and she bailed me out once, and then I came to her for more money. And look, I've got to borrow money from mom, dad, everything story. That's why I try to give back to them now. But and do what I can, not be a burden, basically, not be the one who is there to help them if they need it financially. But anyways, I forgot where I was going with this, but I'm just so excited because you're a real life story of just getting, basically, I guess what I was saying was you put your ass on the line. You dropped out of school. Had you dropped out of school by this point or not?
No,
not yet. But you're dreaming about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue on. Tell us what happened next. So you went and you're doing Fiverr jobs and doing whatever you can and you realize that the done for you magical money machine systems aren't really. So you went through that phase. I love it. This is so real. This is what so many people go through. So continue on.
Yeah. And so I was earning money. I just continued doing my affiliate marketing business, testing things out, buying new products. And then I got to a point where, okay, like I know business, there's no such thing as a done for you system, right? I already know it, but I just hope that it exists, right? Because that was what was marketed to me. So I was like, okay, I don't need a done for you system anymore. Okay, I don't want that.
What is it done for you? So we don't even, let's define. It's like that's just copywriting. That's just copy. When somebody says the closest thing to done for you, honestly, is what we do for our Blueprints customers, to where we go out and we find products that we actually, now hold on a second. Let me show you this. I'm coming right back. This is the closest thing to a done for you system, where we go and we find products like on ClickBank and stuff, and actually go and vet them and earn actual commissions from them, right? That's what, and then we go and we say, hey, we've ran traffic to this product. We know that it will sell. Here's the ads, here's the emails, here's the pages. That's the closest thing that you're going to get to a done for you system. But usually these other, and I'm not even saying that that's done for you, because it's not totally done for you, right? I mean, that can be really considered done for you, but done for you is such a hypey like thing that people misuse, and 9 times out of 10 it's not done for you. That's the closest thing that you're going to get to done for you. But there's these other systems out here that basically marketers realize that people are sort of, are prone to respond to ads like that, right? Because it's like, hey, I don't know, so if you do it for me, whatever. But then they don't actually deliver on that, right? And you kind of get in and realize, holy shit, this is like a kind of a gimmicky thing. You know what I mean? There's no real education here. And then, or the worst is, oh, just buy into my system and then go buy traffic from here. It's whatever, solo ads, whatever. You don't know where the hell the traffic's coming from. You don't develop any skills, nothing. And you realize that you have to develop skills, right? You have to develop skills. You have to build audiences. I was actually watching one of your YouTube videos, and the one you just posted about, like, not just running traffic to an opt-in page, but running traffic to an opt-in page and a bridge page, right? Like, so anyways, man, you just to kind of move the story along a little bit. So and I know the only thing that's holding it back is me continuing to interrupt you and, add to the story. So I'm not blaming you for not moving the story along, but, so what happens next, dude? So do you get to this point to where you realize you need to sort of develop some skills and stuff?
Yeah. So I got to a point whereby, okay, I need to do this properly, right? I bought a proper course this time by someone else, and he said, you need to learn sales and marketing. It is the fundamental of any business, right? You can't run away from it. Then I was like, yeah, I never really tried and learned sales and marketing,
Right.
And then
here you are trying to do all these businesses that require marketing skills, and it never dawns on you to learn sales and marketing. That's not your fault. It's just that we when we go into business, most business owners don't really think about sales and marketing. They just kind of think about, well, I've got a great product, right? I've got a t-shirt that's awesome. People are going to love this. But there's lots of great products that die on the shelves because people don't know how to market them. So continue on.
Yeah, exactly right. So yeah, even you have the greatest product, but nobody buys, and it belongs in a museum. So it doesn't, so yeah, that's when I started to learn sales and marketing, how to, build my audience, right? You need to create your own traffic. You need to, you need to tell stories. You need to connect with people. All these things I just started to learn this. Obviously, it's difficult. It's not easy to do it. And especially me, right? I don't have a very flashy story. Like, I don't come from a broke background. I don't, especially for me, when I entered this market, I see a lot of people, I was $30,000 in, broke. And then, I lost my house, and I don't have that story. I come from an average family, right?
Yeah.
So I use, so I use this journey of affiliate marketing as my story, basically. Everybody goes through this, buying these kind of products, and then they transition over to, actual education, which Legendary does, right? So from then on, I started to build my YouTube channel. I started to, incorporate these elements of, you can see the books at the back, right? I started to read these books, incorporate it in my marketing message, and as an affiliate marketer, what you have to realize is, I think the biggest lesson that I learned was I'm not an employee for the company. Okay. Like people buy from me. Okay. They buy from you as an affiliate marketer, not because the product was high converting. You know what I mean? Like they buy from you, right? And that's exactly what affiliate marketing is. And that's when you realize that, I assure you, you definitely change your career in this whole industry.
Yeah, dude, I totally agree about that. I'm actually updating a lot of our curriculum and adding to it and stuff like that. And one of the biggest pieces that is so important that I don't think a lot of people understand is what you just said right there, which is, you're not an employee of the company, and kind of how I like to explain this is sort of chum the waters, but don't give the boat away. Chumming the waters meaning, bring people to your boat being your sales funnel, right? And in order to bring people to your boat, you kind of like a shark, you got to put some bloody meat in the water to bring them to the boat, right? So we chum the waters with YouTube videos, TikTok videos, ads, etc. But most people, Dan, sort of like I did when I first got started, most people think that, well, I need to go and sort of wrap my car with the company logo and the product that I'm promoting. And I actually thought that I needed to do this too back in the day. I started in a network marketing company, and I was doing network marketing, selling these cell phones and refer 3, get yours free. And I actually thought because I saw somebody else doing it, wow, this guy went and got a whole wrap on his car with the company logo and everything like that. So I couldn't afford a wrap, but I went and got a little tiny magnet and I stuck it to the side of my old truck, and I drove around. And, not only did I not succeed, but I realized that the guy who put the wrap on his car also wasn't succeeding, because he was trying to represent, he was acting like an employee of the product or the company. And what I learned was sort of this process of creating a blind offer, right? So if I'm on YouTube, which you are, I'm not talking about the name of the product. I'm not talking about the name of the company that I'm promoting. My landing page and even my bridge page is more of a blind offer that more talks about my story, more talks about whatever, gives them something that they're going to learn, a free training, right? Opt in for a free training. And then on the bridge page, you tell your hero script. Here's what happened. Here's what it was like. Here's what happened. Here's what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now. What it was like before I had found the product that I'm promoting, what happened, I found the product. Here's what it's like now, right? Now that I've used the product, right? So you can, and that's what you were talking about on your most recent YouTube video was, that bridge page piece of telling that, using that hero script, telling the reason why you're actually promoting the product. But again, you don't have the logo on your page. And in particular, you're not mentioning the name of the product or whatever on your YouTube videos and your landing page. And the reason why is because you want to brand you. There's 2 major reasons why, not the company or the product you're promoting on the front end. And the reason why is because if you tell them what it is, you can guarantee that they'll prejudge it. They'll maybe even research it on their own, and they won't likely buy it through you. So that's actually the real reason why you don't want to, if people are affiliates of ours here at Legendary, oh, hey guys, I'm an affiliate of Legendary Marketer. Legendary Marketer is great, or take the 15-day challenge. And is all people do is they say, oh, I've heard of that before, right? Or they go and research it on their own, right? So that's the reason why and again, it's twofold. The first reason why is because you want to brand you as the expert. You're the person providing the value. You're the person who you want them to follow. And you're the person that if they do get value from you and they do trust you and they do know you and they do like you, because you have delivered them both education, entertainment, I call it education, or excuse me, edutainment. If you do that and you don't make it all about products or companies that you're promoting on the back end, then now you have a relationship with them. So even if the product that you initially promoted wasn't a fit for them, you now still have the relationship. So when you email them multiple offers down the road, I call that second serving, third serving, fourth serving campaigns, right? That you actually have a chance to be able to sell them. Because why? You made it about you on the front end and not about the product that you're promoting. But it also gave you the ability to actually make a sale, Dan, right? Because you didn't give them the chance to prejudge it. And that's one of the big things that I don't think most people ever learn in affiliate marketing, is the idea that if you show something, there's something called Dunner-Kruger syndrome. And it's basically where people think they know more than they actually know, right? So if you present something to people, a lot of times they're going to act like they already know what it is, or they're going to act like they already need it or don't need it, like they already know if they need it or not, right? So you don't want to present what it is before you have a chance to get their email and their name, and before you have a chance to bring them to that bridge page to actually tell more of the details about why you're promoting that specific product. Hopefully that was really valuable to all of you guys. And sorry, I just kind of, dropped the microphone and got the hell out of the studio. I went and hit the leave studio button after I just dropped that, like I'm just making a grand exit or something. But anyways, Dan, like, did that make sense to you? Like, what would you add to that? And have you realized that, and how has that changed the game for you in your marketing?
Yeah, you practically nailed it, right? Like, like it goes back to what you said, right? It's all about branding yourself. Okay, it comes to a point where I think people keep overthinking. It's the traffic. It's the offer. That's not the reason why you're not getting sales. Stop it. Like, it's just not true, right? Okay, like you said, what, I don't know what you call it, the third, fourth campaign. Is that what you said?
Second helping, third helping, right? Kind of like fishing, right? Like, I'm going to go back for my first helping is the original product I'm promoting, second helping, third helping, fourth helping. So, I mean, some people will call it value ladder upsells. It's just, my own terminology here. So, but go ahead.
Yeah. So, when you have built that audience, when you build that trust, when you build that, the know, like, trust factor, right? Super big. And when you email them offers, okay, they buy because you are recommending it.
Yeah.
They buy because of you. That's simple. Dan said it was good. It will help in my journey. I believe him, so I buy.
Yeah.
It's not, the headline is so good. Then no, it's not. Right? It's not. Yeah.
That really is, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what really affiliate marketing is all about, guys. And the quicker that you kind of wrap your head around that one of the reasons why, it's so important to tell to add this personality. I mean, obviously you can see here, Legendary Marketer, I'm sort of the spokesperson for Legendary Marketer. Dan is the spokesperson for Dan Khan, right? So if there wasn't a personality here, right, then there would be no, Legendary Marketer wouldn't be as successful, because every business needs a spokesperson, right? And not every spokesperson is going to connect with every person in the world, but what a good spokesperson does is they tell stories and they add personality, and you either like them or you dislike them or whatever, right? You have a chance to be able to judge them. Do you know them? Do you like them? Do you trust them? Right? And like Dan just said, like, I've seen affiliate marketers, Dan, who who have so much influence over their audience because their audience likes them so much and trusts them so much that they can just send an email out, like a simple broadcast email to their list, and just absolutely crush sales. Like just outsell every other affiliate who's who's trying so hard, right? But because the list trusts, the affiliate so much, I'll give you a quick example. There's a guy named Eric Worre. He sells basically courses in training to network marketers, right? He's a retired network marketer. Have you ever heard of him?
Nope.
Okay. So his name's Eric Worre, and he participated in this affiliate launch a long time ago for this guy named Jonathan Budd. It was a product named Futuristic Marketing. It was a training course. And Eric had never done an affiliate marketing launch before. Like he'd never even sold a course. The only thing he'd been doing was uploading a video to YouTube every day for like a year or two, right? Never, ever tried, never created a course, never created an affiliate, never emailed an affiliate offer, nothing. Just every day he would email out the new video on YouTube. But his videos were so like just good and normal, and he provided good information that when he actually participated in this affiliate launch for the very first time of ever participating, he came in and just blew everybody else out. He had never even done affiliate marketing before, right? He had never even sold his list anything, but his list trusted him so much that they just took his recommendation. Hey, Eric said this would help me learn marketing, help me in my business. He won an Audi R8. I mean, he just absolutely crushed. And it was so weird and so funny because many of his customers then started getting emails from Jonathan because they bought Jonathan's product. And they were all like, why am I getting emails from this guy now? Like the customers didn't even understand what they had just bought and why they were getting, because they had never been marketed to like that. So I just, a lot of times we think that it's about just slamming and hammering and how much, sending 2 offers a day and, secret tricks in my copy and my emails and all this. And Dan, you've learned that it's not about that, right?
Yeah, it's not about that. No.
So you're on YouTube, right? I just showed your YouTube channel. At what point did you begin to transition? You're an affiliate here with us. You're doing well. You're also promoting products on Warrior Forum. You're a top 5 affiliate there.
Yeah, top 5%. Yeah.
Top 5%. Congrats, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah.
How's that feel, man? To now be producing results and crushing and actually making money and helping people and providing value and building your own business.
Yeah, it feels crazy, right? It's like it happens so fast. Okay, my journey is, I would say it is pretty fast, right? End of 2019, I started learning proper affiliate marketing, and within a year, I've built a full-time income with affiliate marketing. So it is really, something that I will never dream of, but it's something that I'm totally grateful for because it helped me get the fuck out of college. So I'm really super happy about that. And every day I look forward to doing this. And, whether I'm motivated or not, doesn't matter. I just do it. Yeah.
Now, do you find, were you always, I'm asking this because at one time, when I was doing construction, man, back when I was 23, 24 years old, at 25, 26, like it took me a couple of years that I was doing both construction and marketing before I went full-time in marketing too. But like, I was like, you might have looked at me and considered me like lazy. Like I didn't want to get up and get out of bed. I didn't want to go to work. I was always late. I was not like, all right, out in the truck every day with tools ready to kick, go take names and kick ass on I was like, dude, I was depressed. I would stay in bed. I wouldn't get up. And then all of a sudden now, if you look at me today and you look at my career over the last 10 years, like you would have thought, I'm a super producer. I'm up, man. I'm excited. Was that how, were you always, super motivated, or did you find, because the reason why I'm asking is because I think that people think they can't change like their energy. And if they're like not excited or depressed or hard to get out of bed for what they're doing now, that they can't change that. So what has your journey been around like being depressed or not being able to get out of bed or whatever? Or do you still, I mean, you understand the question, and I'm trying to understand if there was a difference between when you were going to college, kind of how you showed up for that and how you show up now on a daily basis for your business.
Yeah. So yeah, I get what you mean. Okay. So in college, in school in general, I was lazy. I was a gamer actually. Like I just love to play games online with my friends, and it never really interested me in any way. Like school, I wasn't a bad student. Don't get me wrong. Like I still got into engineering, but
Sure.
it's like I couldn't see why I was learning what I was learning.
Mhm.
I couldn't see why am I doing this? Like I hate it so much. It's not gonna get me to where I am. But so with that in my head, right? Like, okay, my brain is already in this constant battle that I don't want to learn this shit, but I need to go anyway. But that made me super lazy. Like that made me just, I don't want to go for class, I have no motivation. So but now, right, when I found something that I actually love, right, that I found out that entrepreneurship is the way to go,
Mhm.
then every day that mindset changed, right? I don't mind getting out of bed to do this. I don't mind getting on my whiteboard and just teaching people something. So that for me just flipped, right? I was never like, oh, in college I was like, yes, I want to be the best student, and now I'm not in entrepreneurship, I want to be the best entrepreneur. It was never like that. It wasn't like that. Yeah.
So, and we actually asked you in our questionnaire, what's important to you? What's your why? You said, I want to be proud of myself. I've always loved the idea of entrepreneurship and impacting lives. I'd rather work 14 hours a day for myself than 9 hours a day for somebody else. So, I mean, are you putting in some days like legit 14 hours, and does it not feel like work to you? Does it feel like fun, like you want, like you're excited to do it? Because I'm saying that because that's true for me. Like, and I'm not, if it's not true for you, that's fine. Like, you don't have to just say, oh yeah, because I'm saying, like, but for me, I could really identify with that because like I really love what I do, and I do actually do it sometimes 10, 12, 14 hours in a day. And it's not because I'm like grinding, it's just because I actually love to be in my office and working and creating and stuff.
Yeah, that is true, because I think when I was starting out, like building everything out, right, building the funnel, getting the game plan ready, getting all my links, getting just building out my whole system. Yeah, those days were just 10 hours, 12 hours, like. But I didn't realize it. Like I enjoyed doing that, and the time just flew by, right? The
Yeah.
time just flew by, and I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, 10 hours, but I did something great, so doesn't matter, Yeah. So to me, it doesn't feel like work now. Maybe sometimes I work more, but I don't really have to do a lot unless there's a project going on, right? Then I have to work extra hours. Yeah.
Sure. So, what would you, and of course, I have no idea what you're going to say here. You could say it kind of sucks or whatever, but what would you say about Legendary, dude? I mean, what's your experience been here, and how has it been helpful? And do you think it would be helpful for others?
Yeah. So I promote Legendary, obviously, but mainly because of the education, right? I came to a point where even my YouTube channel, when I tell people to promote something, I tell them, look at the program and whether it's an education, whether it teaches skill sets. Like Legendary, the 15-day challenge, right? It was like copywriting. There are so many high income skills. There was like, this is it, right? This is it. This is what every newbie should be going through and should be, exposed to when they first land in online business. This is what they should see. Online business takes skill sets. Online business takes work, and you're just teaching all the right things immediately. So now the newbie is like, yes, this is what I should be doing in online business. This is what the truth is. And that's the whole reason why I love Legendary so much, because for me, I really appreciate the fact that you guys teach education, it's skill sets. Like that's really hard to come by. So for me, legendary in that regard, I really love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude, we love you, man. We love you.
Love you as well, man. I wrote it
Seriously.
in the form as well, I think.
Huh?
I wrote it in the form you gave me. Said,
I know.
anything
I
else?
know you did. You did. You did. You did. We said, is there anything else you'd like Dave to know before the call that I love him? Dude, you know, like, yeah, thank you, man. I mean, I hopefully it's an honor to be a part of your journey. Like I didn't really, it's kind of interesting because I didn't set out, nor do I, I didn't set out at the beginning, and nor do I, wake up every day hoping that, people admire or love me or whatever. And I don't let it go to my head, but I think it's just a direct correlation of just getting up and trying to deliver actual something of value to people every day. You know what I mean? And when you start doing that, you realize that the competition is actually not that strong, because there's not a lot of people willing to just get up every day and try to be of value. And the thing that I like about marketing online is that there's an actual clear path to deliver value. It's not like you need to go out and think about, how can I do good deeds today? Like, I'm going to go and try to hold a door open for a little old lady. Like you don't have to do that. Like, that's cool. If you do that, that's cool to be that guy. But there's a clear path for you. It's right now, for example, one of your clear ways that you're delivering value is it looks like you're, delivering value like in the make money online space. You've got a YouTube channel, and you've got, you're up to almost, working on 4,000 subscribers, and you're creating videos every couple of days, right? You've got 5 videos this week, right? And you can see that not only the value that you're creating is good quality value, but also it's getting better. So it's interesting to watch your path, and you can see the work that you're putting in, and that's valuable and that's inspirational, not only to young people, but also to people of all ages, And so there's a clear path. My point is that it really is fun, and you actually not only can make money, but also get admiration from people when you wake up every day and say, how can I be of value to people? And with online marketing, there's a clear and specific way to do it. And I love that about it, because there's no confusion. It's the only confusion is, am I going to do it or not? Am I going to get over my internal fears and am I going to be willing to take the action? Can I get over my limiting beliefs? You know what I mean? Like, would you agree with that? And what is one final piece of advice you would tell people in terms of, I guess, getting out of their own way?
Yeah. So one piece of advice that I can give is, right, stop looking for the easy way. Okay. Stop looking for the easy way. Just make sure that even if it's hard, it's gonna be worth it. And when it's worth it, you're gonna appreciate and be so thankful to yourself, right, that you did it. Okay. The beliefs in your head, like the limiting beliefs, you need to kick all of that out, right? And just focus on your business right now. Every day, take a certain action, whether it's small or big, just do it.
And that's exactly what we titled this show. It doesn't have to be easy. It just has to be worth it, right? And I love that, dude. I love that like, it's just nothing's easy in life. Nothing that's worth it is easy. And it's like, I see so many people working really hard trying to avoid doing any work. You know what I mean? So it's kind of insane, because they'll search the internet, they'll scour, they'll watch endless YouTube videos, they'll sign up for endless bullshit looking for, and that's all work. That's all time. That's all energy. That's all exhausting to sit there and watch a video and then it's just empty. There's nothing there. You know what I mean? Or it's mental energy, instead of just saying, you know what, like, and we have this happen constantly. Like, people will come in, go through our process, tune into our community, hear what we're doing, and then they'll get like, they'll drift off over into guru land or into magical money machine land, and then it's almost like a coming home. Like they're like, okay, I'm back, and I realize that the grass is not greener on the other side. It's just artificial turf, but it looked really nice. Like it looked easy. And I'm ready to actually just water my lawn and grow it and take care of it and stop trying to find the shortcuts. You're shaking your head because you've been down that journey, right, bro?
Yeah, I totally understand, man. Like totally, it's exactly, I think it's everyone's journey, right?
Yeah.
Online. Yeah.
So I'm proud of you, and I know your parents are, and if they're not, and they're still wondering and questioning if you're doing the right thing, I know you're going to follow through and show them that that you know what you're doing, brother. And I really think that it's so important with my kids. And I actually have my oldest is just 1 year younger than you, but
Nice.
I think it's so important to just tell our kids that they're smart. Like they can figure shit out. They can do hard shit. We don't say shit to my 4-year-old, but we say every day, you can do hard things. You can do hard things. Like, and keep trying. Like I was going to get that tattooed. Like I don't have hardly any tattoos, but I was going to get that. Like, keep trying. It's something that I've said to my 4-year-old since the beginning of her life. Like, keep trying. And I just, I just want to remind you that you're smart, brother, that you can figure things out, that you figured this out. You've done this all on your own, and that you can be as successful as you want to be. And you have everything inside of you that you need to be successful. And I acknowledge you and validate you even more for being a part of this community and allowing us to help you to reach inside and pull out your best self, because that's what you're doing. You're running with us, not because you need us. And we're not here because we need you. We just help each other pull out the best of each other. And that's what Legendary is about. And so good for you, brother. I can't wait to see each year. I know you're going to get better. You're going to be one of the superstars, man, that people look up to and say, that's a big guy, right? But always remember where you came from and keep it real with people and never get too far away from those difficult stories, because those are where your real gold will always lie, is in this struggle. So stay close to it and don't forget it, and always tell the story, brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
All right. So we'll talk to you soon, buddy. Be well. We've got your YouTube link up on the thing. Go follow Dan. Keep up the great work, and we'll talk to you later, brother.
Okay. See you, man. Thanks.
Yeah. Bye. All right, guys. We once again, okay, have the podcast up. So you can go and subscribe to it on Spotify, Apple, all that, man. Like all the podcast platforms. We've got an excellent podcast, audio, visual, media marketing badass behind the scenes, Jalen, who's kicking ass doing that for us. He's been on the team for a long time, and he's working really hard to make all that happen for everybody. So you can go and look at those, listen to those episodes same day. Okay, same day. So that's a real big deal, because if you want to just walk and listen, or maybe you're exercising, or maybe you're washing dishes, or maybe you're holding the baby like I do at night, and but you got something on in your ears, right, as you're feeding the baby or whatever you're doing. So anyways, another resource for you guys, just as added value to you. Again, go give Dan a follow. It's been incredible to talk to him. Young people, older people, all ages, all countries, but not all countries that we do business with, just because, that's another story. But Singapore, it's just halfway across the world. I actually think it's 10 p.m. over there. So, I don't know. It's just amazing that we can connect with people from all over the world, and you meet people and you do business with them. And it's just, I don't know, your world gets bigger when you get into business online. Before you were just like he was, selling t-shirts locally, and it's just, you know, or I was doing construction locally or whatever, and that was my world. It was just, hey, Johnny down the street or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, I have the potential to do business with 8 billion people. It's insane. It's insane for especially an old ex-homeless construction recovering drug addict, right? I mean, come on, guys. 22-year-old college dropout dude who, I don't know. I just hope that you guys will see your story through and remember those words that I gave to Dan at the end, which is you can do hard things as well. All right. See you back here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Wake up legendary. Get the hell out of here. Go kick some ass.